Hello, everybody. This is Frogman, and welcome back to Ultimate Alchemy. This is going to be episode number 16. Last episode, we got the emeralds production system up and running, and if I decide I wanted to craft one, I can sure for do that right now. And let me see, emeralds. We got 74 of them currently, which is cool. Not a big deal. We're going to have to play with those probably eventually anyway, just to get them a little bit better. But I've been kind of goofing around in between episodes. I remembered that there is such a thing as an excavator in the game, so I've been kind of just looking around with the core sample drill, just checking to see what was available as far as deposits are concerned. We got a little bit of oil, actually, which is kind of interesting. We could use the oil for power if I really chose to, but there is, like, there's that one right there that has a silt vein, which in this pack is a way of getting sand, gravel, and the fake clay, which we can't use to end the game. Of course, got a little bit of iron over here, and I think I managed to get this one off. No, it's right. Okay, cool. Nether Quartz. We could just mine Nether Quartz and not have to worry about crafting it, but I think the first thing that I want to do today is actually look at the automation of that part. So, in between episodes, I got something hooked up for the Nether Quartz, which is to be able to duplicate Nether Quartz or Nether Rack matter. So netherrack is basically just being processed over there at the Botania area, and the only thing that I need to do past that is teach it one more recipe, which is a nether rack. One nether rack is one nether quartz. So let's go teach it that recipe real quick. We can get this one done, which should be nothing more than the red pool. We go, no, not the red pool, this one over here. So there's going to be one more recipe for this one, which I don't think we have in here. No. Okay, cool. There's my nether quartz. I will set you to this. Hey, I don't need no gunpowder. Go away, please. There you go. All right. And then we take this back over here. Actually, yeah, we got the pattern started over here. So we'll just start the pattern in this one. And that to that. And on average, a nether quartz in a pulverizer is going to give us 3 nether quartz. So we can do that recipe. So one of these here plus this is going to be that, which we can then put in this thing right there. All right. So, yeah, that's cool. That's done. All I got to go do is put that in that crafter over here, which I guess I could put it in over there, but whatever. And done. So that is now one more thing done for this process. So, and the fool's clay or the true clay, so that will get the nether quartz part of this done. So that means we've got lapis, well, not lapis, we've got wither skeleton skulls, we've got lapis is the next thing we're going to be doing. We've got emeralds, we've got nether quartz, some type of wood, some type of cobblestone. This is not going to be impossible to make. I can actually probably get this one set up very shortly, although I'm going to kind of wait on it again. Podzol is something we're going to have to do. So I think the next step I want to do is lapis. Now, lapis, I was kind of goofing around to see whether or not I wouldn't happen to run into a lapis vein with this, and that might be something that we might be able to do eventually if I really feel like taking the time to look for all of it. But just speaking of the immersive engineering things, let's go look at this real quick. Where are we? We are in heavy machinery, excavator, minerals, mineral deposits. We've got many different types, so that this might be something. If we could find the coal ore, find a decent coal ore vein, then I wouldn't have to be making it anymore. This is what's in the silt deposit, which is kind of interesting. Galenas, lead, silver, gold, gold ores, nickel ores. Nickel wouldn't be too bad to get a hold of either. So like the iron ore deposits that we have laying around, this is one that I would not mind finding at all, because that means I wouldn't have to do the next silly process that I need to do. We're going to need some platinum eventually anyway, and this might be a good way of getting it. And quartzite vein, of course, silver, and I think we're about done. And uranium. I don't think there's any use for uranium in this. I haven't even bothered to look at this. Uranium is, can I do anything with this? So if I could get a uranium ore vein, we could be doing that to use to make that system work so that we could use extreme reactors to make a little bit more power, which we're going to have to start looking at some kind of other power. We're getting a little low on it, but whatever. In here, I guess out here, if you look around, we did finally get a island built underneath this little facility here, and I'm going to have to add a little bit more outside here. I think we're going to make a taller section on this building to be able to put the arc furnace and a few things in. And I made a basement with an elevator. So down we go. Cool. Those are so neat. I love those elevators. They're so much better than the other ones. They're just such a pain in the ass to set up. So anyhow, today we want to look at the Lapis process, and the reason why I'm going to do the Lapis process the correct way, yes, I understand I can use the little system that I have right here to make Lapis. That means I have to grow cocoa beans, which I don't really feel like growing cocoa beans. I mean, we can do that. It's not a big problem. I don't feel like doing it. So I would like to do this the proper way, or at least the way that we're supposed to do it. So Lapis, where is the button? We need to look at a fluid transposer, which is going to be basically fluid transposing the essence of true blue into a polished diorite to get me Lapis. Now, the reason why I'm going to do this process is because we need this stuff eventually. In order to be able to make cobalt, we have to be able to make essence of true blue. And in cobalt, we're going to need cobalt in order to make manulin so that we can craft, where is it? Arrowheads, I believe is what I'm looking for. Let me see. Arrowhead, manulin arrowhead is going to be this, which I think is part of a, it is dragon skull. Hang on a minute. Dragon head. We need dragon scales. It's one of these things in here. I think it's in here. It should be in here. I remember there's a reason why I need this. Maybe I need this. Pretty sure I need this for something. As far as I remember, it's in part of the dragon head process, or it's part of that system. We need that in order to be able to do anything in Draconic Evolution. And I'm not going to waste more time just talking about it. So this process is one of those really long processes. So we need blue. We need this line right here. So we need to start with an essence of a slightly blue. So all of these things are going to be made in some kind of a machine from thermal. So we're going to have several alchemical imbuers and several fractioning stills, plus a couple of other things to get this working. So I've already crafted those up. Fractioning stills are pretty cheap, pretty simple at this point. I mean, we just need a little bit of pulverized nickel, and alchemical imbuers are made with brewing stands, which of course we can craft, and some Constantine gears. So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but other than that, it's not bad. So let's go ahead and put these guys down. And I'm going to need a source of water over here. So let's see, I need an ender tank. Do I have an ender tank? I have that one. Where is the tank? Give me a tank, please. Thank you. Just need a cauldron. And that. Some of those. And some lapis, which we do have a little bit of. So that I can paint one of those tanks the right color. So you guys can just go back in there. Alrighty. Oh, so the fun part is we need to figure out where we want to place this. So I think we're going to start with a power conduit. I might just build this right in the middle of the room, right where these torches are. Yeah, we'll just start right there. Bye. And we're going to work this right to left. So the first process we need to do is an alchemical imbuer here, which is going to take where are we? We're going to take water and some type of blue dye, which we already have, and we're going to make essence of slightly blue. So, where is my power? Let's get some power on these guys, and laser wrench. Not using the elevator, because why would I use the elevator? There we go. Okay, so you, sir, are going to input on the back and the top for right now, and I'm going to take this ender tank that I just made, put him on top, spin the dial, and put a blue thing on it. So that should be water. Input. There you go. Hello. Input. Am I gonna have to pump that in? Wonderful. Where is my conduit? I do have a little bit of that. That works. We'll just bring that along. Cool. Let that work that way. It should work. Come on. Input. I guess not. Okay, whatever. Now you work. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to need an exporter crafted, which I did not do, but that's okay. And we're going to run some cabling over to this area from right there. And that exporter, are you done? No. Are you not done? You should be done by now. Nothing stuck. Oh, why are we not working? Processing cobblestone. Cancel. Exporter. Craft. Start. Why do we need cobblestone? Huh, weird. Okay, whatever. Exporter. There we go. Cool. All right, so that guy is going to export the Lapis. Lapis. Go. To there with that. That is going to make essence of slightly blue. Excellent. So then I want to export that to this side here, which is going to be then put into the next step. So essence again. This is going to be another alchemical imbuer with a little bit more blue pigment, which I guess I could probably just... Oh, poo. Alchemical imbuer. This is going to receive in on this side and again on the back. So, can I just have this back real quick? Hey, can I put this back in there and get an interface instead? Start. So what we'll do is we'll just do this, doot and set this to insert on both of these. And I need my little wireless thingy again. I bet you probably have plenty of lapis in you. Good deal. Interface is done. Yes, it is. Good deal. I got to break you. Go. And you're going to export a... Oh, nuts. Whoops. Give me that. Just give me some of this. Thank you. That much of that. Thank you very much. Go away. No. And we need to set this to extract always active. And that will now put that in here. And that should put some of that in here eventually. Right? There it goes. And we need to set that to round robin just so that it works both of them at the same time. All right, so now we're making essence of mildly blue, which is the second step. So the third step now is we take a fractioning still and we place it down and it will, I guess, distill this into a different type of blue, which is fine with me, whatever. All right, auto input enabled. I want you to export to this side. You are going to input on that side, export on that side, and you're going to slowly run. Are we still working? Okay, so now we have essence of blue. So we now need to do essence of blue into essence of very blue in another fractioning still. So, inputs on here, outputs on that. Auto input again. I guess we don't need that at this point. Auto input, essence of very blue, very good. This goes into an alchemical imbue with pulverized gold. Another one of these. So you need to be able to input on this side again. We're going to get an input on that side, output over here. And I have that process already built. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get some filters. Let's see, do we have some filters in our system? Filter. I have one filter. Okay, well, that's awesome. Can I make some more filter? I just make 3 of those. Thank you. Okay, we need to get a piece of gold, which I have already set this process up, and I need a crafting card now. So you're going to set that up in here. This filter that we have now is going to be set for you to be an insert on this with the pulverized gold. And these guys both need to be told to be just lapis, so that's perfectly fine. Doing all of this just in case something breaks. So again, there we go. That and that. Crafting card, and away you go. Make another one. I already set this up. Gold. Craft. Stack. Keep about 8 of them on hand. That's perfectly fine. This should be inserting into there. We don't need that process on that. And you managed to get the one thing that you weren't supposed to get in you. There you go. There we're making pulverized gold, which is now essence of royal blue. And on to the next step. So, one more time. Essence of royal blue into essence of true blue. So, essence of true blue is just distilling royal blue into true blue. So, there we go. With a fractioning still. Input on this side, extract on that side. So it's going to work through that ever so slowly. Now I am going to keep a certain amount of this on hand because of the process that we're going to need for the for manulin. We're going to need to be able to make cobalt, manulin, and all that good stuff here fairly soon because, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's another step we need. So, all right, the last step is to auto input on this here, and we're going to fill. Hopefully that thing will pull that from that tank. If not, I'm going to have to work with it. You should be auto inputting. Some days I wonder, why are you not auto inputting? Whatever. Oh, where is some conduiting? We can just do this. And my wrench. Extract. Input. There we go. All right, so the last step is we're going to have to do a bit of diorite construction. So we have to be able to make the polished diorite, which we should be able to do fairly simply. Now, I can make polished diorite many different ways. So diorite, polished diorite or diorite. In here, we can make it with bone meal. We can make it with nether quartz. I'm probably going to make it with the nether quartz because of the fact I get 2 of them. And again, it's all about free stuff. We can take andesite, which I can do stone into this thing. So there's multiple ways we can do this. I'm going to do it that way because I have the nether quartz. I have the cobblestone. That's not like it's a hard thing to do. And then we're going to make a polished diorite, which should be where? Polished, not Polish. Polished diorite is just 4 of those into that. So that should do that process. Scroll down to where all our stuffs are. That's going to be here. That's going to be here. And then I need to get it to make me some diorite. So craft one of those, please. Well, actually cancel that. Craft 64 of those and start that. Two. I guess I put this away. We don't need you. We don't need you. I don't need that angel block anymore either. Put that away and that away. 4 more. Thank you. There we go. Jump down the hole. And then we need to do this. So I need another filter. Filter. And we'll just use that one. So there to there. Priorities, filters, done. This is going to be diorite. This is an insert on that. So I'm not going to worry about you. Then this and that. And we can put the diorite in this interface. And there we go. Input on the back. Oop, I need that. Alright, so the export for this is going to be on the top of the system, and it is going to then just do this straight to the ceiling over to this little conduit that is right there. And that, my friends, is Lapis. It's going to take its time. It's going to use a bit of power to make this work, but it's going to be one of those ones we're just going to kind of let it sit here and run. And because we're going to need that eventually, that's why I've got this set up. So I don't know why this is not pulling. Whatever, we'll just do that. Not a big deal. So that'll slowly over time make Lapis. And we can definitely speed these up if we need to. So let's see. So we got Nether Quartz done. What else have we got left? Clay. So we have Lapis done, Wither Skeleton's done, Emerald's done, Nether Quartz done. We have to do Podzol, we have to do grass blocks, which is just going to be crafting dirt and compost with water in a carpenter, which I guess we could probably get that one going. Let's go ahead and do that really quick just to get this over with. I need to craft compost. Compost is right here. This is a very doable recipe, so we'll do that. Put that away. Cool. Now I just need to borrow a carpenter that's not being used anymore. I guess all of these are being used. That one's not being used. Come here, you. I don't even need this in here anymore, do I? Cool. Alrighty then, we don't have any water on this wall. I think we're probably about full on some of this, right? No? Let's just do... And that thing is loud. We need to insert on... What is this thing? Insert on green, extract on brown. So let's go ahead and get some dirt and some compost. Craft a stack of that, please. Come on. There you go. Cool. All right. We're going to put that in here. So dirt and compost. And I want a couple of those, please. I need some more filters. So one more filter, that'll work. Thank you. And we're just going to go ahead and say that this guy, actually we can use a limited item on this one. Limited. I have one. I just saw it. Give me filter. That one. Redstone. That's no. Filter. I need the... Where is it? Limited filter, that item filter. So comparator, play, make 2 of those. I need to get that one programmed in there because I'm using these quite a bit. Cool. All right. So you're going to go on the insert on green here with a stack. No, gosh dang it. Give me this and give me this. So a stack of compost, a stack of dirt. I guess I don't need to do that, but whatever. And you guys are going to have your recipe set up as such with some water. Where's that water? Thank you. There we go. And I just need to tell that one to extract on brown, insert on that. Very cool. And I think I should have no space for diesel one. No, let's see. Do we have a drawer? Let's just go ahead and drop another one of these down with a key so that I can place that stuff in the drawer system. We'll just put it right there. And you should have made a grass block by now. I don't know where you're putting it. But you can put it right there. Might have to change that around so that it's on this line, but whatever. Cool. Alrighty then, that's good. That works. So we should have a few grass blocks by now. So let's see, grass. Got 11. Put them back where they belong. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for now. Oh, nuts. That didn't, whoops. No. No. Shoot. Void upgrade. Go. Grass block. And, well, I guess we can throw this off the side of the thing. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I don't need that. Goodbye. Alrighty then. So, where is my other key? Key. Come here, key. Now we can see what's in it. Okay, so I got 17 in that drawer. 21 according to this. It's now 22. 22 in there. Cool. So that's just going to sit there and run. I will probably build a redstone control system in here to just let that thing maintain itself at a specific amount. So maybe like we'll try to keep about, I don't know, 200 or something like that on hand, because I don't think I'm going to need a lot of grass after this. So yeah, that's really cool. We have got most of this done now. So clay, grass blocks, cobblestone, everything except the diamond is done on this side, and the podzol, which podzol is going to require us to start down the empowered oil process, which is why I've started growing canola, which is over here. Got plenty of canola, and I have a few chickens just for fun. So maybe get another chicken. Hey, cool. Probably not. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Awesome. Plenty of chickens. So I think next time what we're going to be working on is we're going to be working on either the diamond process or the canola oil process, because both are going to be important, both we can use for other things. So canola oil we can be using for power, and the diamond process is going to get us access to the arc furnace, which is going to let me have a little bit better power conduits. So I guess, guys, that's going to work for now. We've got our lapis up and running. We've got the grass blocks up and running. Why does that not look like it's making much? Actually, we already just went up one, so cool. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.